Hey there, it's Ryan Stewman with HardcoreCloser.com, and welcome to this week's Ask the Closer. All right, so this week my question came from a direct message on Twitter, and the person asked me why I hate cold calls so much. Well, first of all, who likes them? How weird is that? Even the people that have to do them to make a living don't like doing them because they get hung up on. They spend so much time, with the phone ringing, voicemail, and everything else. It's annoying as hell. Nobody really likes cold calls. But here's the reason I dislike them so much. I'm not saying that cold calls don't work, because I always get that backlash. People always say, but Ryan, I make cold calls and I make $500,000 a year. That's awesome. Congratulations. It works for you. You still have to annoy people into buying from you, and that's what I don't like, right? So the thing with cold calls is, here's the statistics. According to a study to AT&T, in 2011 was the last year that we talked on the phone, right? I understand it's 2015, but think about this. 2011, there was actually more data, text, and email sent than there were voice minutes used, okay? So think about that. People are talking less with their mouths and answering the phone less, and they're using text more. They're talking with their fingers more and using data, text, email, chat on Facebook, all that stuff. So knowing that 86% of all phone calls go unanswered, according to this study, why in the hell would you waste 86% of your sales time trying to reach people that aren't wanting to be reached? I know that every time my phone rings, I don't answer it. That's just, you can say what you want to say about that, but I don't answer it. And my voicemail specifically says, if you want to talk to me, leave me a text. And so that's what I ask, and that's what I get, right? And then that's able for me to screen calls, because I don't have time to caller ID, plug everybody's name and everything else in my phone. Lots of people call me trying to pitch me on sales stuff, like I'm sure they do you as well. And it's annoying. And anytime I'm in the middle of something and I answer a call thinking it's somebody else and it's somebody cold call trying to sell me something, even as a salesman, I lose respect for that person, because I'm like, hey, there's a million ways to generate leads online. There's people that are interested in this. You don't even know if I'm interested in what it. I have people try to call and sell me life insurance all the time, like I'm just going to financially commit to someone over something, an event that's going to take care of my family when I die, because they randomly called me out of the blue, right? It's not going to happen. You're beating your head against the wall. You're going to have to make so many calls and then force your way into the sale. It's just hard. So what I do is I just run advertisements. I make posts on social media. I run advertisements on the internet. I send out direct mail campaigns. I write emails to people who might be interested in what I do, and I wait for them to contact me. And then when they fill out my stuff, I reach out to them and talk to them because they want me to, about what I can do to help them. And it makes all the difference in the world. Sure, you may make 300 cold calls a day and get in touch with 10 people. I usually make 3 calls a day and get in touch with 3 people, right? So the numbers still work out the same. I'm just spending my time with my family, on the beach, creating new content, hanging out with friends, instead of spending my time making cold calls over and over again. Something to seriously consider. I don't like them. People don't like getting them. People don't like making them. Then why the hell do we continue to act like it's cool to do this? Matter of fact, there was a study. I'll leave you with this. There was a news segment, not a study, the other day, where a lady's house in Colorado, I believe it was, went off the market. So she had a house that was for sale, and it turned into what we call in the real estate world an expired. 75 people a day called this lady, cold calling, to the point she had to change her phone number, to the point that she had to report it to the news station, the point that she had to report harassment to multiple different brokers because 75 cold calls a day. Now, obviously, that's an extreme case, but how do you know the person that you're calling, especially for those of you in real estate, is not receiving 74 other calls that day, and you're the one that just causes them to flip their wig? You don't want to be that person. Don't be that person. Hey, if you'd like your question answered here on the Ask the Closer segment, go to Twitter, use the hashtag AskTheCloser. Hit me up on Facebook, direct message, Hardcore Closer fan page, or if you're connected to me, leave a post. I don't know, send a carrier pigeon with a little note, a hashtag to it. However you need to reach out to me, I'll answer your questions on next week's show. Later.